Distronic Plus Adaptive Cruise Control helps the driver maintain a desired distance from the car in front at speeds up to 120 miles per hour. These basic functions are now supplemented by the steering assist. The new Steer Assist helps the driver by keeping the vehicle in the center of the lane even in slight bends. At speeds up to 120 miles per hour, the stereo camera identifies the lanes and passes this signal to the electric steering. The vehicle remains in its lane and prevents the driver from inadvertently approaching the lane markings. When the vehicle is traveling slowly, the system can base its calculations on the car in front, even if lane markings are unclear or non-existent. The system is designed to be so sensitive that the sensors can detect whether the driver's hands are on the steering wheel. If they're not, it issues a warning. The correct amount of braking in a critical driving situation is one of the most difficult challenges for a driver. With BAS Plus Brake Assist, Mercedes-Benz has developed a technology that can enhance the braking force as soon as the driver applies the brakes when there is a risk of rear-end collision. The newly developed Brake Assist Plus can now also help prevent or reduce the severity of accidents occurring in crossing traffic. A stereo camera and a system of long, medium, and short-range radar monitor the area in front of the vehicle. Critical areas include junctions at which cars and cyclists can appear unexpectedly in the vehicle's own lane. The data from the stereo camera and the radar system are thus processed in a control unit in order to check whether the crossing traffic poses a risk of collision. If the driver reacts to a dangerous situation of this nature and applies the brake pedal, Brake Assist Plus can ensure that the optimal pressure is applied even if braking has been too light. The resulting deceleration can be increased all the way to full braking. With the assistance of BAS Plus, accidents involving crossing traffic can be prevented or their severity significantly reduced. Pre-Safe is the comprehensive protection system from Mercedes-Benz. The supplemental Brake Assist Plus and the Pre-Safe brake help to prevent or reduce the severity of accidents, thereby protecting other road users. With pedestrian recognition, the Pre-Safe brake now takes on a new dimension. A stereo camera and a system of long, medium, and short-range radar monitor the area in front of the vehicle. The information is combined and processed in a control unit to provide early recognition of road users in the lane analyzed. At the same time, these data are used to calculate whether there is a risk of collision. If such a risk is identified, the system can provide visual and audible warnings at first. If the driver brakes, Brake Assist Plus ensures that the optimal brake is applied, even if the pedal has been pressed too lightly. In critical situations, if the driver does not take action, autonomous braking may take place as necessary. The Pre-Safe brake with pedestrian recognition can prevent collisions with people up to approximately 30 miles per hour. Moreover, the severity of an accident can be reduced significantly at up to approximately 45 miles per hour. The active lane keeping assist prevents the driver from leaving the lane unintentionally in a range of situations, even in slight bends. Targeted intervention via ESP brakes the opposite wheels to ensure the vehicle does not drive over solid lines. At the same time, a warning is displayed on the instrument cluster. If open lane markings are crossed, the steering wheel vibrates as a cue to steer in the opposite direction. This haptic warning is also provided before the braking intervention. In a new development, the system can also react if adjacent lanes marked with open lines are occupied and there is a risk of collision if the vehicle changes lanes. The system is active from a speed of approximately 40 miles per hour. The camera identifies the road markings, while radar sensors monitor the traffic around the car. Traffic behind the vehicle is monitored by a radar sensor in order to warn of overtaking traffic. The long-range radar is directed at oncoming traffic. The short-range radar keeps a lookout when the vehicle changes lanes. If the radar system reports that the adjacent lane is occupied, ESP initiates a one-sided braking intervention that can move the vehicle out of the danger zone. At speeds above approximately 20 miles per hour, the active blind spot assist offers additional protection. The radar sensors of the electronic blind spot check recognize when cars or motorcycles move into the critical area of the blind spot. A red warning triangle then appears in the door mirror. If the driver activates the indicator, an audible warning signal sounds and the red triangle flashes. If the driver starts to change lanes regardless, the one-sided braking intervention can prevent a collision at the last minute or reduce the severity of the impact. For more than half a century, Mercedes-Benz engineers have been answering the same question in newer, more imaginative ways. How can we make driving safer and more enjoyable? In the 1950s, the answer was the first crumple zone and the power of fuel injection. In the 1980s, dual front airbags and the handling precision of the multi-link suspension. Our latest response leaps further ahead than you ever imagined possible. Introducing Intelligent Drive. It's more than a new feature or even a new system. It's a new generation of breakthroughs to help make driving safer and easier. What if your car could actually see what's ahead and respond right in the moment? A radar sensor and advanced cameras, including a new stereoscopic camera in the windshield, allow Intelligent Drive to recognize objects 360 degrees around the vehicle. Radar sensors give it foresight. Long, short, and multi-range radar scan the environment in front of the car, behind it, and out from the rear corners. The intelligence comes from insight. Advanced computing power interprets what it sees, determines the best response, and springs into action faster than humanly possible. The systems of Intelligent Drive can recognize a pedestrian entering your path, vehicles ahead slowing to a stop, and even cross traffic at a nearby intersection. The moment it does, it lets you know. As soon as you brake, even if it's too lightly, Intelligent Drive can increase it to the precise amount needed, even applying full braking power. And if you don't respond, it can initiate braking on its own, all to help reduce the chances or severity of an accident. With Intelligent Drive, driving isn't just safer, it's easier to enjoy. Imagine cruise control that adapts your speed to the flow of traffic and your steering to the curve of the highway. Imagine your car seeing bumps in the road and responding before you can feel them. With Intelligent Drive, it's no longer beyond imagination. It's here. Changing the course of automotive history starts by looking into the future and looking out for yours.